towns and selling vacuum cleaners. One day, before leaving the village, he crossed paths with a beautiful young woman whom he had never seen before.
Who is this? I've never seen anyone so beautiful before in my life. All the towns I have visited, no one comes close to her beauty. Does she live in my village? Is she only visiting? I wonder.
After seeing her once, it seemed she would appear every day. Every day, one way or another, their paths would cross. On the way to work, on the way home from the market, while visiting family. Every single day, their paths would cross. His mind was agitated. He was smitten and was falling more and more madly in love with this young woman. Eventually, there came a time when he decided he had to approach her. He had to at least try and win her heart. He readied himself, and with determination, he left his home.
You're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. I fell in love the moment my eyes fell upon you. No one else could compare to you. You are one without a second. You're full of beauty and opulence. Your lips are bright red like the bimba fruit. Your smile sets my heart ablaze. Your eyes are lotus petals and have captivated my mind. My mind is absorbed in thoughts of you alone. There's no space for disturbance or distractions. Through happiness or distress, only you have occupied the temple of my mind. I wish to court you and eventually marry you. Allow me the chance that I can bring you everlasting happiness.
I appreciate your enthusiasm. If you're serious, here's my address. Come by the house in a week's time and see me. Then I will know that you're serious.
With this interaction, the girl gave the young boy the address. They parted ways, both readying themselves for the next week's reunion. The young man was overjoyed and completely infatuated. All he could think about was this lovely girl he was finally going to have a chance with. Everywhere he went, everyone he saw, all he could see was her smiling face. He could smell her wonderful fragrance. He had been struck by Cupid's arrows 10,000 times. A week passed, and it was finally time for this man to see the girl of his dreams. He readied himself, donned his most lovely attire, put on some nice fragrance, and set out for the address which the young lady had given him. The residence was on the outskirts of town and sat secluded at the end of an unkept dirt road. The dense grove which the road led to blocked out most of the sun, and a thick mist acted as a veil, an unsettling air blanketing the area. Upon arriving at the residence, the house was found to be in disrepair, with the windows having lost their gleam, and the color of life having faded away from the structure. Unnerved but undeterred, the young man approached the front door. After confirming that this was indeed the address which he had been given, he took a deep breath, strengthened his resolve, and with the fire of determination and love in his eyes, he knocked on the door thrice. No response, he knocked again. Saddened, he began to turn around and leave, until a raspy and rough voice prompted him to stop.
I'm coming. Wait. What's a good-looking man like yourself doing in a place like this?
Good afternoon, madam. I'm here to meet the girl of my dreams. Her beauty is unparalleled, her smile enticing, and her sweet fragrance have all captivated my mind. Cupid's arrows have struck me, and I must see her. Is she here today? I must meet her.
Yes. I was expecting your arrival. Come in. I have something which I must confess.
Oh? What is it? Is my beloved okay? Has something happened to her? Please tell me. I'll do anything to see her again.
This woman who's captured your heart is right in front of you.
Oh no! She's a ghost! Oh, why has this befallen you, my damsel? Alas, I was too late, and this beautiful flower, which I'd seen in full bloom, has perished. I curse the gods for taking away my beloved. Curses, curses, curses!
No. She's not a ghost. Calm down. She's still alive. Nothing like that happened to her. The truth is, I am a young, beautiful woman.
Young? Beautiful? Woman? Sorry, you seem like a very nice, living thing. But my heart only has space for one girl, and that's who I am here to see.
Let me explain.
The old hag rose from her seat, walked over to a closet in the room, and opened the door. In the next room, piled on an old wooden table, were jars. Each jar was filled with a strange liquid, with labels on each. Pus, mucus, stool, urine, blood. All the jars were labeled in this way. She then began to explain the whole situation to the young man. While the young man was preparing for this meeting of hearts, the young lady was also preparing in her own way. Throughout the week, she had created a concoction which allowed her to remove her beauty, youthfulness, and charm. Night after night, she would stay up late, purging these qualities from her body, until what was left was only a frail, old husk of her previous self. She explained this in detail to the young man.
So you see, all the qualities that you fell in love with, all of it has been contained in these jars. So do you still want me, or do you want these jars of excrement? Do you still find me beautiful? Kiss me and prove your love.
Ah! Speechless and struck by fear and confusion, the young man ran away from this scene. From this day forward, he wanted to conquer his own spiritual journey so that he could learn from this experience, and therefore he could differentiate between temporary pleasure and eternal treasure.
Arriba! Give it a big round of applause, everybody. So that was the Bhakti House's Gone Orlando play, Liquid Beauty. So we can see from this play that there are so many things in this material world: beauty, fame, wealth. These things are all temporary, right? So we should be focusing on what is the eternal treasure, right? Does anybody know what that is? Jai Jagannath! So I'm going to introduce the actors here. So the young woman / old hag was played by Radhikarupa Devidasi. Evo! The smitten young man was played by Bhajagovinda Das. We had an appearance from the friend. I don't know where he went, but that's Oscar Prabhu right over there. There we go. The narration was done by myself, Marisha. And again, give another big round of applause. Come on, Vivo!
Thank you.